Yeah, good evening. Um, good evening. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's all right. Yeah, what a flipping evening. We're back with the so-called what is it, therapy session? Because yeah, we have been absolutely embarrassed by every single person, by all of them. Benfica 4-2. Destroyed by Jose Mourinho, and yeah, we're out of the top eight. We're gonna have to qualify through playoffs once again when we were third, and everything was in our hands, and we still managed to screw it up. We managed to bottle going from third place to ninth. Couldn't even get one of the top eight spots. Um, I'm still angry today. Don't get me wrong. A part of me is even more angry today than what I was yesterday. Um, and I'm gonna be real. There's some things we need to do. We need to just admit now as fans. Big up everyone who's locked in, by the way. Adam, Abdul, Dali, big up man, Christian, Shane, Man United, eBay, Adam, every time. But there's some things we just need to admit. And look, I'm not here to scream or shout, anything like that. As you can see, I don't even have the energy. I'm just gonna sit here and just explain the situation, um, you know, quite clearly and why we're in trouble. And let's just be real, we are in trouble now. Let me just put that there. There we go. There we go. And that's the cold hard truth. We are in trouble. Oh, and I've got a trigger warning as well. Anyone who doesn't like negativity, um, don't bother watching. Press exit on the right and leave because I ain't here to suck off everything the club does. I ain't here to give you fake positivity shit. That ain't me. So if you don't like it, just leave. Um, let's just be real. We're in trouble because let's be honest, mate. We can't even beat a crap Benfica team who had nothing to play for, pretty much. And that's the cold harsh reality. They had nothing to play for. I mean, technically they had like a 1% chance, but they went in with reserves in their squad. They pretty much went into the game thinking, nah, we ain't gonna go to it. We're just gonna play this game for our pride. Um, and here's the thing: the way we played, because all we had to do was to get a win. They gotta be able to say, "All good, mate." From Belgium as well. Look at that. Hope everything's well, bro. Um, all we had to do was to get a draw or a win, sorry, and we will be guaranteed third. If we even got a draw, would be fourth or fifth. But instead, we messed around and got embarrassed. How we were not like 4-5 nil down in the first half is beyond me. Actually, no, I do know why, because Benfica couldn't finish their dinner. Then we've got something else that we need to talk about. Um, this midfield, mate, and this defense. If this doesn't scream for a rebuild, then I don't know what it screams for. Um, how am I? Oh, shit. As you can tell. Big up to you though, Bino. But it's screams for reinforcements now. And we have to be real, mate. Some of these players cannot be here anymore. They can't be here anymore. Like, they are literally a walking on brick on their time being here. Literally. Which I just don't get. And you can tell by the attitude of these players that everything's wrong. And I'm going to show you something in a bit, which will show you everything wrong with this club. Yeah? Because you're going to find out what I'm actually talking about. Big up, Alexander. What we're talking about? I'm talking about the absolute embarrassment against Benfica yesterday. That's what I'm talking about. And this is the thing. Let's just keep it as it is. The way Benfica just cut through us yesterday, especially through our midfield and through the defense, like a knife through butter. You know when you take out butter for your sandwich, or you're gonna put in the pan to fry your steak or your chicken or whatever, or even your eggs, whatever it is. You take a knife, you have your butter, you cut through it, you put it in. And how easy you can just cut through it. That's what happened. One flipping ball. Every time Benfica played one ball, one straightforward pass, it went through. No communication whatsoever between the midfield and the defense, and even the attack, which I'm going to get into later. Chouameni, as much as I've bashed him, I've went back and I've looked at the highlights, and I'm going to say this. I will pin your comments. I'm just going to get this through. The way Chouameni just got left on his own a bit, and listen, he didn't have a good game. I'm not defending him. Actually, one of my favorite players, but yesterday he really took the piss on a different level. The way Arda and Jude just left my man isolated down there was nothing short of a disgrace. Like, really a disgrace. And then we get something else. Then we have Arda, who is weak as a brick. Let's just roll with me. He is weak as a sheep. Because now, you know what? I'm gonna start this comment. Big up to you. Big up SSB. Hope you're well, mate. What? Big up E3, mate. Big up, bro. And here's the thing. The way Arda gets brushed off like a sheep that easily, is embarrassing. Jude Bellingham, the way he lost the ball every single time. Yeah, that guy couldn't control a flipping ball, which he can't even do majority of the time that he plays. But yeah, that's for another time. But he couldn't control the ball. And every time he was going forward, he was holding onto the ball way too much. So the midfield gets completely dog-walked, which is not the first time we've seen this season. Let's just roll with it. Then we have something else that happens. That defense, this might be one of the worst defenses I have ever seen in Real Madrid. It might be one of the worst defenses I have ever seen because, let's just be real. Like, Huijsen in that game, like you would think he had just learned how to play football because look what happened. Every time he got pressed, he kept losing the ball. He couldn't pass a simple, easy pass forward, even backwards. He kept putting the ball out of play. And every time Benfica came on the attack, he had no clue what to do. And mine just dived in like a headless chicken. And, got himself embarrassed once again. And then we go on to something else, which, again, has to be said because people don't want to talk about this enough. How about we speak about this then? Asensio flipping Bambi on ice, especially for that first goal. Just go back and look at that first goal. Already he's wrong positioned. Then he slips and makes a stupid slide tackle, which was never going to work in the first place. But he still did it. He still went on and did what he did. And yeah, then gets completely embarrassed and gets left away, run away completely for the goal. Embarrassed. Then look at the second goal. What are you doing, Chouameni? Big up Wesley. Like, what are you actually doing, Chouameni? Like, I get it. Cool. It's a corner. People are going to go into each other a bit. I get that. But this ain't wrestling, my friend. You're on a yellow card. And you're pulling my man's shirt when you're in the box. You're pulling his shirt like this. Are you not even doing it when the referee is not seeing it? Albeit that wouldn't have mattered because there's still VAR there. But still, you get what I'm saying. You're doing it in front of the ref. He's right behind you, bro. He can see what you're doing, and you're still pulling my man's shirt. And you've got a yellow card, by the way. And you've been lucky not to get sent off on a few occasions. Then you do that. That guy was lucky he never got sent off, by the way. Because then it would have been 3 red cards. Which we'll go on to it. Which we'll go on to a bit as well. He then pulls my man's shirt down. And we get left where we're left. They get a penalty. They score it. We're 2-1 down. Deserved. And it should have been more. It could have been more and it should have been more. And then we get something else. Something else then decides to happen. Which, listen, this really took the piss for me. Then look at the third goal. My man's got all the space in the world. Runs. Yeah. Fede is flipping nowhere to be seen. He's on Mars looking for, space stones. Yeah. That he can collect and come back to Earth and sell them to get his flipping £1 billion paycheck or whatever it is. Then we've got Asensio sitting there thinking that he's in Disney World. His legs is more open than a hooker, than a flipping hooker. As well. Isco, big up, mate. If you want to join, bro, let me know and I'll send you the link. Big up, mate. But yeah, his legs are open like a hooker. And then the attacker just slams the ball in near post. And we're 3-1 down. Cool. No problem. Then we get on to the attack. Can we just admit one thing now? Vinicius and Kylian Mbappe is not going to work together. I don't know how much more people need to see this before people start saying, yeah, you know what? Nah, this ain't going to work. Do I live in Madrid? No, I live in Stockholm. I wish I lived in Madrid, though. One day I will. But let's be real. He is literally... they literally can't connect together. Mbappe don't want to run into the space in the box. He did that for the first goal, fair enough, but then he don't even do that whatsoever afterwards. And then we've got something else. That number 7 dickhead on the left wing can't even get past one flipping man. I think I even got a stat. And listen, I hope this stat isn't right, but it looks like it is. Apparently, what I saw was this. Apparently, their keeper had as many shots as Vinny. Do you know how embarrassing that is? And the one shot Vinny had was straight at the keeper, by the way, which I'm gonna go on to in a bit. And then every single time he gets the ball, he can't get past this guy. He's running straight at the defender, straight at him. Yeah. And now we're left where we're left. So them two can't connect together. Franco. Dude, listen. I'm not a professional footballer, right? I'm a keeper myself. I'm literally a goalkeeper myself. All right? So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I can dribble and, do Ronaldo skills and all that shit. What the fuck did Franco do in that game? Because it looked like he played against us in that game. I don't think he got past his man once. And his decision making was absolutely awful. It's like every time he got the ball, you knew it was like Benfica's got the ball because you knew he was just going to lose it. And by the way, Endrick gets sent out on loan. And this guy gets to stay. And Endrick's killing it in Lyon. He's absolutely smashing it there. But he goes out on loan, but this guy gets to stay. And then when he plays, he does nothing on that pitch. Okay, cool. So then, what? He scored again today in the Europa League. Oh, look at that. Wow. And people want to sit there and tell me that this guy had to go out on loan, but Franco didn't. All right, mate. Unbelievable. Not just that. Yeah, use as a sub. But dude, here's the thing. When people keep telling me he should be starting, dude, why? Yeah, it's obvious that he shouldn't be starting, bro. He's clearly not ready. But again, when you mention that, bro, people don't like it. But look, it is weird. Then we've got something else that I have a massive issue with. Let me say something about this team. The fucking arrogance of you players to think that you're bigger than what you are and what you did in that game. And after that game was nothing short of a disgrace. In fact, I'm going to show you something right now. Yeah? And this really, really wound me up. Yeah? This really got on my nerves. Yeah, let me show you guys something right now. Let me show you something. Here we go. Here we flipping go. Yeah? Look at this. Yeah? This is when the game's ended, by the way. The game is literally ended. Look what these players go ahead and do. Look at this. Oh, and can I just say, big up to all the away fans, by the way, that went and traveled to that game to watch that bullshit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He, which is Thibaut in this situation, he has to tell these players, get back and clap the away fans. If it wasn't for him, those players would have walked off without thanking those fans for traveling today, that day. Some even yesterday. You're walking off that pitch after that performance you put in. You're walking off, huh? You actually think you can just walk off like that and disrespect these guys that went to that game? Haven't you got any shame in your bodies? It took Tebow to tell you to actually come over, yeah, to go and clap them. Yeah, and listen, I'll give you an example. I don't like Barcelona, all right? I can't stand them. But I'll tell you something right now, mate. All right? I have a lot of Barca fans that watch my channel. All right? I have a lot of Barca fans that watch my channel. Yeah, let me just make something clear. If Barcelona puts in a performance like they did against Sevilla this season, they lose 4-1, and those players walks off that pitch and don't even bother celebrating, what you think these Barca fans would have that? You think these Bayern Munich fans would have that? What you think any other fan would have that? You think these Italian clubs would have that? How dare you even trying to walk off the pitch? The ones that even did walk off the pitch and didn't even bother coming over, yeah? An absolute disgrace. An absolute disgrace. You're walking off the pitch after what you just did. Mate, as far as I'm aware, our money that we pay to this club goes in your pocket. And what do? You perform like a bunch of idiots on that pitch. You put in one of the most crappiest performances that we have seen the whole season. You bottle a place from 3rd to 9th, and then you get out of the top 8. Immediate qualifying for the round of 16. Now you have to go and do the playoffs again. And you don't even bother walking over and thanking those fans. Facts, Kevin. It does. Absolute spawn. And you don't even bother walking over and thanking those fans. Yeah, and that tells you everything you need to know. The arrogance of these players to think what they are. Because they think they're up here. You see where my issue lies now. They think they're up here. When in reality they're here. Big up, Miz. You see what I'm talking about? The flipping arrogance and the audacity to even walk over and do that shit. The audacity. Cool. No problem, mate. No problem. You've shown your real true colors now when you chose to do that. Not only do you put on crap performances on the pitch, car park sayings, yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Dude, the next time I go, man, yeah, Jesus flipping Christ, I dare them to put in that kind of a performance again. I dare. Not only that, here comes the next thing. Yeah, here comes the next thing. Not only do you put shit performances on the pitch, then off the pitch you behave like a bunch of arseholes towards our fans. They've taken holidays off work to go and watch that. Do you know how much money we have to pay to go and watch this stuff? Do you know how much money we have to spend? Yeah, you get paid every single week, and you get paid salary that you shouldn't even be getting, respectfully. But it is what it is. Not only that, you go home to your mansions, and you're flying first class at home. You're flying first class home. You're traveling in luxury both to the game. You're sleeping in amazing hotels. You're eating some of the best food on the planet. Stuff that a lot of people can just dream of doing. Listen, fair enough. You've worked your bollocks off. You've got to where you are. All right? Fair enough. I'm never going to knock you for that. Yeah? Because it takes a lot. Yeah? Even to build yourself a normal life. Yeah? That takes some serious, sacrifice. Because you really need to put the hard work in. Yeah? And everyone here knows that. Because everyone here does the same stuff. But I'll tell you something right now, mate. What right does that give you to start disrespecting the fans? Do you know how expensive Florentino has made it's for fans to go to both home and away games. Do you know how hard? Do you know how hard it is? Now, luckily, Portugal and Lisbon isn't too far from Spain. You can literally drive there. To be fair, but it's just real with it, mate. It wasn't just fans from Spain that went to that game, bro. There's fans all over the world that goes to these away games. Now imagine if that was another country that you had to travel like 3-4 hours to get to. Now imagine that. And that's what I'm saying, bro. There is no flipping respect. It's all about this. Yeah, the badge couldn't care less. These fans, they couldn't care less. Facts. Fans that were driving 6 hours. Bro, I know factually there was a person that drove 12 hours to watch that game. 12 hours. And then what do? Oh, just walk off. Oh, just walk off. Like it's nothing. Like they haven't even been there the whole flipping game. And this is what I'm saying, bro. The attitude, the flipping attitude of these players sums up everything wrong with this bloody club. And then we're gonna get to Florentino now. Because this brother, you see this comment? You see this? Who was the first Madrid content creator, that you know came out and had a go at Florentino and said he needs to step down? And I gave my reasons why. Huh? Half a season later, look what happens. How the table has turned. How the table has turned. Oh, why is that? Oh, almost as if I know my club. Almost as if I know how this guy works. Oh, Dave's been there as well. Yeah, fair play to Dave. If Dave's been on him as well, then big up to Dave. Fair play. Let me explain something to you, Florentino. You know what? I'm going to applaud you. Fair enough. You've managed to do what you wanted. You've made the Bernabeu into a tourist attraction. Yeah? The ticket prices, you've put them up. You've disrespected the local Madridistas that are there. Yeah, you've disrespected them all. I don't give a shit if it's an Ultra Sur member or if it's just a normal Madridista there. Local Madridista. You've disrespected them all. You're prioritizing tourists. Well, we all know factually that, bro, some of them ain't even Madridistas. They're just there for a day out. You know when you go out on a I'll get into this later. Yeah. In fact, I'll pin this for now. Yeah. Not only that, the way you have disrespected these locals is nothing short of a disgrace. And half of these tourists that come here, let's just be real with it, mate. They're not Madridista. They're just here for a day out. You know when you're going out on a trip to another country just for a holiday, all right? And then, you didn't decide, yeah, you know what? This is a football game. Oh, it's a huge club. Oh, it's AC Milan. Oh, it's Barca. Oh, it's Real Madrid. Yeah, let's go get a ticket to go and watch that. Or are these people Madridistas? Are these people fans of that club? No, they're not. Just look at the state of these ticket prices. Dude, now what the hell are we doing here? Oh, and not only that, I'll tell you something else. Here comes something else that I have a huge issue with. Look at the atmosphere at the stadium. Dude, it's like a flipping library. It's like you're sitting in a library reading a book. Like, what have you actually done, Florentino? What you've built, you're destroying it now. And not only that, you have made these players thinking that they can do what they want. The fact you have offered Vinicius another contract tells me everything you need to know. It is. It is more quiet than the Etihad. I'm not even taking the piss now at this point. It's flipping dead, bro. Like, I don't get it. And it's not even just that. Here comes another thing. Dude, how bad has Vinicius not been? There's a contract offer on the table for him. Factually. I know factually there's a contract offer for him there. Yeah, we're lucky he's not signing it right now because he wants more money. I'm telling you right now, if you give him that money, which is over what CR7 wanted, by the way, what he was earning at Madrid, yeah? And look who I just mentioned. If you give him that contract, then I'm done. Then I am fully done. I might just boycott next season then. Because I know what's coming. And by the way, let me just make a quick warning now as well. Every watch along, starting from the weekend, it's not going to be in my room. It's going to be in that house down there. And there, I don't have to, be a bit more quiet and all that. Down there, I can say and scream, yeah, and shout how much I fucking want. Yeah, I can scream, I can shout, I can say whatever the hell I want down there, because no one's gonna hear it. Crash out sayings, exactly, Ethan. Crash out sayings, big time. Yeah, the White Room. Drop another performance like that, I beg. Drop another performance like that and then see. Because I ain't keeping quiet like that anymore. Yeah, you lot are playing with fire right now. Yeah, I'm being real. Every fucking one of you players, yeah, and that board, you're playing with fire. Oh, and by the way, guess what? You see the Rayo now coming up in the weekend. There's going to be boos once again. There's boos coming out again. White handkerchiefs coming out once again. You see what you saw against Levante? I had to think there for a second. You see what you saw against that? It'll be the same stuff again. Maybe we need to do this for the rest of the season. Maybe. Something's very clear for me now. That is where we're coming to the solutions. A lot of these men needs to leave the club. They can't be here anymore. Yeah, let me just start with one guy. Let me just start with one guy right now. Number 7. Pack your bags. Yeah, get a taxi or your driver or whatever you want to the Madrid airport and leave my club. In fact, leave the sea. Yeah, you can go wherever you want to go. I don't give a toss. Just leave. Leave my club. You see Rodrigo. Make them feel unwelcome. Thank you very much. Rodrigo. Dude. You want to go? I'll happily get rid of you. Leave my club. Yeah, get out of my club, mate. I don't want to see you put on that shirt ever again. And here comes the next uncomfortable conversation. Fuera. Exactly. Fuera de Real Madrid. Here comes the next big guy that I'm going to get onto now. You see that English PR geezer? Yeah? Who thinks he's Paul Scholes, who thinks he's Frank Lampard, yeah? Or Gerrard 2.0. You see you, Bellingham. You see you, mate. I'll happily pick up the phone to any English big club that wants you. Yeah? pack your bags. There's the airport. I will drive you to the airport myself. Leave my club as well. Just get out of my club. Because now I've hit another low with this guy. And he was one of them, by the way, who was about to walk off if Courtois didn't tell him to come back. And the others. He was one of them. And look at the performance he put in. I've had it up to here with Jude Bellingham. Yeah, just get out of my club. Because enough's enough. That it's hit the ground piss on another level now. All of these men that I mentioned, get the hell out. Brahim Diaz, get the hell out. Ceballos, get the hell out. All of you, man, just get out of my club. Yeah, enough's enough. No more softies, no more being nice, none of that. Okay? Playing nice stuff game, it's done. It's done. It's finished, hermano. It's finished. It's done. It's bye-bye, senor. Bye-bye. Yeah, well done, Florentino. Well done. You have managed to make these players think that they're bigger than what they are. You've managed to actually make them think that they're Robinho, Ronaldinho, Zizou, Makalele, Casemiro, Toni Kroos, Modric, thinking that you've made them think that they're Raul, Figo, and all these man. And look at the way that they're performing. Look at the levels that they're putting in. It's like, and these are the people I have to sit here and defend. I ain't defending you anymore, mate. I ain't defending you anymore. I hope you get absolutely dog's abuse from the fans down in the stadium throughout the rest of the season. Because praise is not something you deserve. Like I said, lose the game against Rayo when the boos happen, and then watch. Then watch. Yeah, because I'm telling you, mate, these people, yeah, I don't think these guys realize what they've actually walked themselves into now. I don't think they know, bro. They haven't got a clue. They don't know what they've walked in. They don't know what they've walked into. They haven't got a clue. Because if they did, they wouldn't be sitting there performing like this. And here's the thing. Let's just be honest with it. Until we change stuff around, I'm talking manager, I'm talking board, I'm talking all the way to flipping what's it called? Players. It's gonna be the same old shit. Because every time Real Madrid goes up against a team that has some sort of a structure, dude, we collapse. We just collapse. It's like for example, if you go up against a decent side, but Madrid will struggle. You know that. It's not like before when you knew, even if Madrid went out against let's say a big side, you knew Madrid was still going to perform. That ain't the case. Look at flipping Arsenal. Well, you want to go up against Arsenal playing like this? Yeah? Well, lock off the leg. Yeah? I'd rather, do you know what? I wouldn't mind forfeiting that leg. If let's say we get to the playoffs, which I don't think we will, but it is what it is. We'll see when that happens. Let's just say we get through the playoffs. Who's the potential last 16 team that we can play? Oh, Man City. Great. And let's say we hypothetically just beat them. You know who's in the quarters? Correct. You've guessed it. Either Bayern or Arsenal. What are you going to do against Arsenal? What, you're going to concede 2 stupid free kicks like that again? If not from Rice, then from who? Who? Odegaard? Because that would be the cherry on the top. Yeah, who else? Havertz? Are you going to get stroll around the park like you did last time? At the Emirates. Are you going to do that again? I'm asking. Are you going to do that again? Because I'm watching that shit. What, you think I'm gonna? You think I'm getting embarrassed by them one more time? Yeah, go to hell. You think I want you to go up against Bayern Munich the way you're playing, with how fast that they play? Hoyson marking Harry Kane. Hey, good luck. What the hell is Hoyson gonna do? One cross in, Hoyson's not gonna have a flipping clue what to do. Kane will get past him and head it in. Yeah, what are you gonna do against Musiala? What are you gonna do against that? What are you gonna do against Bayern Munich's midfield? Kimmich and Musiala in the midfield. What the hell are you gonna do against them? What are you gonna do? You're gonna get sacked, mate. Like I said, you're gonna get cut through like a knife through butter. That's gonna be you. Gordon Ramsay's like of, saying every time he cooks something. The hell are you gonna do, mate? Yeah, what's Carreras gonna do against Carl, for example, the guy that wants to come here? What are you gonna do against him? Oh, nothing. You're gonna get sexed. You're gonna get absolutely embarrassed. You see that scoreline Barca got against Bayern, 8-2. Karim's in the chat. He'll know. Yeah, he'll tell you. You see that scoreline that Barca got, 8-2. Yeah, you see that scoreline, dude. I can see Madrid getting that against Bayern. I can actually see that. I'm not even taking the piss. In 2 legs, I can see it ending 8-2. And let me make one thing clear as well. Fuck La Liga. No, fuck La Liga. Yeah, you ain't winning no La Liga playing like this. Because like I said, the blueprint is there. All you have to do against Real Madrid, set up in a mid-low block, and and Madrid's done. Unless they get a dodgy pen, bro, they ain't doing anything. Unless they get a dodgy pen, which should not be a pen, bro, they're not going to do anything. I hate to break it to people, but this is true. They ain't going to do anything then. I hate to break it to you people, but this is the cold harsh reality. So then what are you going to do against these bigger sides? What are you going to do? Because every time you go up against a team that has some sort of a structure, bro, you struggle. And that's what happens, bro. We just struggle. Like, what's the point? I guarantee you now against Rayo, yeah? I guarantee you against Rayo, watch and see against Rayo. Yeah, watch and see against Rayo. Yeah, we'll struggle to break them down. Just watch and see. Yeah, we'll struggle to break them down. The only way we break them down is by getting a dodgy pen. But it's the thing. I don't sit here to watch Real Madrid get a dodgy pen and then win like that. No, that's not what I do. And can I just say, the way we play football is some of the most boring flipping football I have seen in my life and that we see in Europe. Bro, we're awful to watch. We move the ball way too slow. We barely, look, in a lot of games, we barely create anything. We can't break down a low block. We can't even do that. And then these players, want to stroll around the pitch like they're nothing. Like I said, if I was down there in that white room instead of my other room, bro, my channel, yeah, I guarantee you I would have had a strike. Because I really lost my head on that watch along. If I was down there, it would have been Matrix Carnage level of rage. It would have literally been on that level. But up here, I have to, be a bit more calmer because, of the circumstances around here. Do you get me? That's the only negative thing when you don't live alone. You have to respect the people that surround you. But down there, I don't have to do that. Yeah? It's just fucking embarrassing now at this stage, bro. Yeah? It's just a fucking joke. That it is what it is. Because look, I have no confidence now walking into the rest of the season. I have no confidence now in La Liga. I have no confidence whatsoever in the UCL. Well, as far as I'm aware, this whole thing is finished. This whole thing's done. Benfica really was the last straw for me. And it was the last straw for these players. A lot of them needs to leave my club. Yeah, a lot of them can't even be here anymore, mate. Because they've clearly shown their true colours for me. You perform like that and then you don't even thank the fans who travelled all the way up there to watch you guys. Cool. No problem. No problem, mate. Thank you very much. You've shown me your true colours. Thank you. No problem. It is ways. It is ways. Barca got like 60 million for qualifying to round of 16. That's 60 million loss for us then. No genuine signings is pissed off. Bro, he can piss off no matter what. I'm done with him. Yeah, I couldn't care less about him, mate. Yeah, that guy's a scumbag. I want 80% of these players out. I fully agree on that one. I fully agree on that one. Karim, this ain't even the Madrid of old. Yeah, this is not the Real Madrid of old. I hate to break it to people, mate, but this ain't the Real Madrid of old, bro. The old Real Madrid, I would have heard it, even when we were playing back. This Real Madrid, no chance. No chance. I see TikTok is bragging on about Mbappe being top scorer in the UCL. Dude was losing the ball so many times yesterday. Yeah, because, mate, that's TikTok. Yeah, they're idiots. That's why I don't go on that app, mate. I don't go on that app for that reason. Yeah. It's just a place full of retards. Yeah, and those people don't even watch the game, bro. Yeah, they're watching highlights. That's what they're doing, bro. Yeah, and if they watch the game, but they're just watching the ball. They're not watching, what's happening off the ball. Sorry. But it is weird. We're slower builder. We can't break a low block. No, I know. Because, dude, every single time we try to do that, god damn my ear. Yeah, it's hurting like hell. Yeah, every single time we're trying to play out from the back, bro, we're slow as hell. Because we don't have players that are comfortable on the ball. We've got a bunch of runners, and we don't have many technical ability gifted players. I hate to break it to you, but that's the case. It's literally the case. Yeah, and the way we get cooked on set pieces, bro, absolutely embarrassing. Every time we concede a set piece, yeah, you're worried for your life because you're like, yo, I'm not really sure here. Do you know how embarrassing that is? Yeah, unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. What are we good at? Embarrassing ourselves. That's what we're good at, mate. Yeah. And that ain't no positive shit either. Because our positive stuff, bro, I can't even name you one thing. If Mbappe leaves at this time, do you think we can even create a chance, let alone score goal? But do you know what it is? That Mbappe guy is an issue. Because he ruins the balance, bro. I hate to break it to people. Franco technically gifted. Yeah, but then what does he do when he's on the pitch? Absolutely nothing. That was his worst performance I've ever seen in a Real Madrid shirt. Who are the 5 players that you would keep? Thibaut, Gonzalo Garcia. Fucking hell, who else is there? Nico. I'll keep him. Chema. And actually no, hold on. I'd keep Gonzalo. I'll keep who the hell did I just say? I just mentioned someone. Who the fuck did I just mention? I mentioned Gonzalo. I mentioned Who the hell did I just... Who did I mention beside? So, yeah, I would keep Endrick, that's 2. Nico Paz, that's 3. Chema, that's 4. You know what? I'll give Carreras a go, because I do think Carreras with a structural team will be much better. Because this is just all over the place now at this stage. But that's one of very, very few that I'll keep. Yes, Estero I'll keep, 100%. Oh, Thibaut, yeah, Thibaut. Sorry, how could I forget? Thibaut, that's 7. No, Arda can fuck off. Simple. These 2, bench. Bench immediately. Yeah, why not? Give Juan Garcia a chance. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind giving Thiago a thing as well. And I'll keep Hendrick. The rest of them, get out or bench. Majority of them just sell. Franco bench. He's got a lot to learn. So, no, I disagree. Tchouaméni, Arda, Mbappe, Franco, and Rodrigo can all leave. They can all leave. I'm sorry, mate. Clear out. Okay, enough's enough. Enough's enough. Simple. But I've been... Simple, mate. But enough's enough now. Nah, he won't, bro. He literally said he's only there for this short time. He wants to stay in Madrid. Oh, thank God. Thank God for that, by the way. But no, man, we have to start using him. Team full of kids, and that's what this team is. If they're all young, we need experience, bro. That's what I'm saying. Keep these youngest players that I mentioned now and buy experience. That's what I literally said about the best midfielder in the world. Listen, that's Will. That's Will. That ain't me. That ain't me. Every time he enters with Miguel with that flipping Pedri Bellingham conversation, bro, I don't even entertain it. Yeah, because I know Pedri's a better player, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Which is why you don't ever see me do that. So, Nico Paz is sick, bro. He's been unbelievable at Como. He's been unreal. When are you going to put in your transfer request about... When are you going to put in your transfer Ceballos region? Bro, Ceballos, bro, hopefully he leaves this summer, bro. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Yeah, and like I said, bro, for these players' safety, I don't think this is... Bro, what they're doing now, bro, they're playing with fire. Like I said, yeah, if you're going to... Yeah, if they didn't like the boost that they were getting at Levante, bro, they're going to get the same thing now against Rayo. Yeah, and the same shit is just going to keep continuing. Yeah, embarrassing. I'm embarrassed, man. I am absolutely embarrassed. Honestly. Yesterday hit a new low to me. And I never thought it would reach that low. But no, it did reach. It really did reach that low. And I really didn't think it would reach it. But no. It sure as hell did. It sure as hell did reach that low. Yeah, unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. And those are just the players, by the way. We need a director of football. So, I'm extreme. Yeah, but, mate, Dollar, what's there to not be extreme about? What's there to not be extreme about? Like, what they're doing right now, bro. There's, like, what? Do they deserve any sort of mercy, the way that they're playing right now? Zlatan Manu for Caicedo. Wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that, to be fair. I wouldn't mind that whatsoever. Take Pavlovic. Yeah, why not? He's a good player. Membership, by the way, if anyone that wants to join is there. But nah, look, like I said, Chelsea want to take Hendrick. Cool. Tell him to go do one. That's my message. Yeah? They want everything, bro. Yeah, they can keep... No, you've got your strikers, mate. Work with your strikers there. You ain't taking Hendrick as well. Yeah, get out of it. He rejected you for a reason. He literally rejected Chelsea for a reason. Yeah, screw them, mate. So, Joanne... Him and Vitinha, brother. I need technical players, man. Players like that. Technically gifted players. That's what you need. So, you the one Gonzalo Garcia. Cool. Tell him go piss off as well. Yeah, you ain't keeping. Yeah, you ain't taking him or Endrick, bro. Yeah, I ain't having that. I ain't having that, bro. Both of them has to stay. Both of them. Yeah, future Real Madrid are two of those players. It's simple as that. But look, I as you can see, bro, I've just had enough, man. I've had enough. I've had it up to you, man. It's just a situation now where it's like, hey, whatever. Because I really can't be asked now at this stage. Like you do everything you can here as a fan, but then you look at what these players do, and then you're just sitting here, you're asking yourself, well, mate, what the hell is the point? Like, what's the actual point? Because they're not helping themselves when they keep doing this stuff. Unbelievable. Did you see how they could play yesterday? Jude saw more time than him. Bro, I get it. Yeah, how Jude Bellingham wasn't subbed off in that game, bro, is beyond disgraceful. Yeah, that was beyond disgraceful. How Gonzalo Garcia didn't even see the pitch, man, was beyond disgraceful. Vitinha would fit better for Madrid. Bro, Jesus Christ, I baked the bank for that guy. What the hell? I think I break the bank for him, bro. Yeah, I don't think people realize that, mate. I'd do anything to get Vitinha. Anything. Would you get rid of Rodrigo? 100%. Bye-bye. Get out of my club. Went over 30 games without scoring. Now people think I'm gonna all of a sudden gonna forgive him for that. Yeah? What? For having a little bit of a purple patch. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Fans are too reactionary, bro. They look at a few good performances and think, okay, that's it, he's back. No. No, that's not the case. Would I take Unai Emery? No, I wouldn't. He ain't even gonna last half a season. Yeah, and he ain't good enough to win me a UCO. So no. And he ain't even gonna be handled these group of players, mate. Yeah, no one's gonna be able to handle these group of players, bro. Yeah, they have to leave. I need a clear up, bro. I need a bloody clear up. If I was Florentino, I would try to extend Vinicius with Vitinha. Yeah, but Paris Saint-Germain is never gonna agree on that, bro. Paris Saint-Germain is never gonna agree on that. Bro, I need a sporting director. We need a sporting director, bro. I keep telling you, bro, Real Madrid's not operating in 2026 without a sporting director, bro. That's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. But yeah. I have to wait and see, man. It's just awful, bro. It's just awful now at this stage. It's literally awful. Because there's only so much you can do in it. There's only so much you can do. But yeah. I don't know, man. I literally don't know anymore. I literally don't know. Price on Nico Paz, Endrick, and Gonzalo. Do you know what? I wouldn't even mind. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing a front three of Gonzalo as a striker, Endrick on the right, Mbappe on the left, and then you see Nico Paz as a cam. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that actually. Yeah, that'd be something interesting to test, Kevin. I can't lie. Still want Bastoni. Yeah, but he's never gonna leave Italy. That's the thing. He's never gonna leave. He's never gonna leave. That's the issue. Otherwise, I would have taken Bastoni in a heartbeat. Absolute heartbeat. Diomande, you can try it and scout. Maybe. And she still plays in that position, dude. But I said Arda should leave. I said Arda should leave. That's what I said. Or Bellingham. You have to get rid of one of them too. You have to get rid of one of them too. Trent will improve the situation in Feb, bro. That ain't gonna improve the whole thing, bro. It might improve bits, but it ain't improving the whole thing. Yeah, I had to break that to you, Satayan, but it ain't gonna improve the whole thing, bro. We have much bigger problems than just Trent being out injured and not being there, bro. I hate to break it. It's just embarrassing at this stage. Phil Silver predicting 4-1 win Madrid. Yeah, because once again, Ansem, people get sucked into the last performance against Monaco. I told everyone, bro, that was a fluke. Yeah? Let them do that consistently, mate. Yeah, we'll have a talk. Again, what happened? They had one good performance against Monaco, then they go back up against Villarreal. Yeah, and look what they do. Yeah, just look what they did. Look what they did against Villarreal, for example. What you're telling me what they did against Villarreal, that was acceptable. That was a good performance. Dude, if Villarreal could actually finish the chances and didn't miss all those sitters, dude, that game would have ended in a minimum draw. Minimum, if not a loss. Like I said, bro, I think long term, I don't look at one good performance and think, we're back. No, that's not how I operate. Would I take Mark Ben now? Oh, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Dude, I literally said that guy's ceiling, in my opinion, he's got a higher ceiling than Pedri, in my opinion. Unpopular opinion. Yeah, but again, he's Barca, so that's pointless. But yeah, in a hypothetical world, why not? 100%. I predicted the score because of how garbage that Benfica team is. Yeah, but dude, here's the thing. I hear that. I do understand. But at the same time, bro, we're not much better. That's what I'm saying. Like we ain't even a good team as well. Yeah, and I know how these people. Yeah, and I know how these players behave, bro. Bernal's potential. Yeah. Oh, that guy's unbelievable. Bernal is unbelievable, bro. That's one of my favorite players at Barca. As much as I can't stand him. Everything started with what Vinny did in Benfica. Yeah, that was the beginning. That was the beginning, which is why I am so angry at the guy right now for doing that. Yeah, and the way he threw Alonso under the bus. The way him and these players threw Alonso under the bus. Yeah, especially with what Vinny did and how that was acceptable. Yeah, that tells me everything I need to know. That told me everything I need to know about that guy. Yeah, he's a scumbag, man. Yeah, open the season. Good. Yeah, don't expect anything more, mate, because we ain't getting anything more. The only thing you're going to see is us ranting. That's all you're going to see. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Do you think Vinny sell Mbappe back? Vinny sell Mbappe back on the wing. Would you buy a striker for the club? Dude, you know what? I actually wouldn't mind if Gonzalo played as a striker and Endrick plays on the right. I wouldn't mind trying that as a time because I think that would be the best solution at this stage. The only alternative is if you want to get Haaland in, but then again, who do you play as a left winger? Excuse me, unless you want to switch the formation. Again, it also depends on who the guy is, who the next manager is, because Arabello ain't gonna survive this season. He was never gonna survive no matter what, because we all knew he was never gonna say. And all that. Why do I always support the Onda? Bro, I don't support them, bro. I don't support them. Yeah, I don't support them, bro. Yeah, I just love their passion for Real Madrid. But their political stance, I don't agree with whatsoever, bro. Yeah, they look up to Franco. Yeah, that's not a society I would want to live in. The hell? Yeah, if I agree with the political stance, mate, I wouldn't be talking to any of you guys right now. Yeah, I'd only be talking to fascist people. Yeah, and that's not who I am, mate. Yeah, that's not who I am. And like I said, bro, look at the podcast I'm doing every single week. Yeah? I go on Will's channel every Monday, every Friday. Yeah, he's black. Yeah, they don't like black people. Like, I'm sorry, mate, but I hate to break it to people, but if I was a person like that, bro, I wouldn't be joining Will's stream. Yeah, I wouldn't be talking to half of you guys. Yeah, I know factually some people that are black that watch me every single day. Dude, do you think I'd be talking to you guys if I agree with Alterson's political stance? You think I would be doing that? No, I wouldn't, would I? Yeah, my podcast that I do every single week. Yeah, the podcast I do every single Wednesday. Oh, I've got Savi. Oh, he's brown. Yeah, I've got Dami. Oh, he's black. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Exactly. This guy who comes on sometimes. Oh, look at that. He's Muslim and he's brown. Yeah. What you think they like? What do you think they like? Bro, they hate Muslims. They hate them. Yeah, they don't even like brown people as well. So it's like, dude, if I agree with that, yeah, but that's what I'm saying, dude. If I agree with their political stance, I wouldn't be talking to any of you guys. Yeah, VJ, he's in my chat every single day, bro. He's black. Yeah, you think I'd be talking to him if I agree with the political stance? The hell? Come on, man. Come on. Would you take a draw? I ain't seen enough of him, yeah. But nah, bro, I need experience, bro. We need experience. Do you know who I would like? Except for Vitinho and Neves. I'm McAllister. I wouldn't mind someone like that. Like, I wouldn't mind someone like that. Hey, you need experience. Oh, you're brown. Oh, my bad. But again, you're brown. You're not white European. So again, like they don't even like brown people. And again, if I agree with that, I wouldn't be talking to you, would you? Yeah, you're a member of my flipping channel. Yeah, why would you be a member of a fascist channel if I was a fascist now? Like, come on. Oh, man said I'm. Oh, that's funny. I can't lie. You need a spine. Yeah, that's what you need. Become my favorite Madrid streamer. Bless up to you. Text up Sergio Ramos. Oh, he offered himself, but then the board told him piss off. That ain't gonna really help, is it? That don't help. So look, at the end of the day, like, I don't think Real Madrid. I don't think Madrid is in a position anymore where we can just keep signing the younger players. Like, younger players for me should be the players that I said that we have in our club, whether they're out on loan or in the Castilla. Yeah, I wouldn't buy any more young players, bro. The only players you buy is experience, bro. Only buy experience and all that. Thank you. I did respectfully. If I agree with that, bro, yeah, I wouldn't even have set up a channel. Yeah, because why would you sit out there and why would you sit there? Why would you admit that you agree with fascist people and you set up a platform where other people can see you? You see what I'm saying, VJ? Because you'll get consequences long term for that. Yeah, I like their passion, but do I agree with their political stance? Absolutely not. Bring Zizou back on the field. Oh, dude, bruv. Siam, what I would do to see Zizou on that pitch again, bro. Oh my days, bro. Greatest midfielder I've ever seen in my life. Unbelievable. Yeah, and now I've gone, and listen to this. I've gone from Zizou. Yeah, we went from Zizou to Bellingham. Talk about fucking downgrade. Zizou to Bellingham. I would have Beckham too. Oh, 100%. I'll take him in a heartbeat. Bro, I'll take Roberto Carlos now in a heartbeat. I'll take all these guys in a heartbeat. Yeah? Bro, give me those players, man. Yeah, and the season turns around tomorrow and I win the double like that. Zizou to Bellingham, exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Chooses the Premier League type of a player. Yeah. No, technically gifted is down there. His technical ability, man, is down there, bro. It's not good. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, but imagine having Zizou now. Greatest midfielder of all time. Jesus Christ. That would be just something else. Unbelievable. They're gonna clap you, do you bother watching the game? Oh, I have to. I have to. I'm a YouTuber. If I don't do that, Katalu, then what's the point? Big up to you. No, but I have to watch the game. I don't want to watch it, but I have to. I'm probably gonna crash out again, but what's the point? What's the point? Yeah, it's them or Sporting. Funny. You know what's funny? I actually think we could lose to Sporting as well. I'm not even taking the piss. That's how bad the situation is right now. Listen. Let me just say one thing. There's 60 people in here. Number one, smash the damn likes up. Number two. I know you can't see because the whole thing is, upside down. I'm 6 subscribers away from 1.8k. 6 subscribers away from 1.8k. 6 subscribers. All right? Come on, sub. Get me closer to 2k. Just get me closer to 2k. I'm literally just 200 subs away from 2k. Get subbing. At least get me up to 1.8k tonight, so I can have something to at least celebrate a bit for or be happy about. Yeah, because you barely get anything right now. So make sure you're subbing. Come on. Do you have a rant video prepared after the Rayo Vallecano game? Bro, my rant videos are literally the watch along. Which is why if you see Madrid lose, I stay for 4 or 5 hours cooking them. Yeah, that's why I send the link to all my Madridistas. If they want to join, they can join and cook. Yeah, and cook them with me. That's literally it. Oh, Barca gets PSG. Yeah, Barca have got the worst. They've got the worst possible route. They've got the worst possible route. Yeah, I've seen people say that as well. Apparently, they have the worst possible route. Oh, that ain't really good, is it? But I have to wait and see. One of them in the comments. All right. I appreciate that, Andrew. Bless up to you, mate. Come on. Come on. Actually, can you, everyone, do me a favor whilst you're subscribing and liking? Where are you watching from? I'm curious to see. I know where some of you are from, but some of you guys I've never asked. Put in the chat. Where are you guys from? I wanna see this. Where are you man watching? And what's the time at your location right now? What? Why is there Madrid City every single year? Because what is it? Because UEFA wants this to become El Clasico of Europe, of the Champions League, pretty much. You're watching from the US, so I know. Man City. I know it's true. You went line. Tunisia, bless up to you. Saudi, oh, you as well. I knew that. I knew. 4:49 p.m. All right. 7:49 p.m. All right. Atlanta, US. Yeah, fair enough. Big up to you, VJ. Toronto, bless up. I've got family there. Big up, Nathan. Come on. Vancouver. I've got family there as well. Jesus Christ. There's America. There's a lot of Americans, Canada, and Saudi as well. Tunisia as well. Bless up to you. Bless up to you. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. What time is it for me? It's 2 in the morning. It's 2 in the morning. It's 2 in the morning here in Sweden. It's late, bro, but we are here. From Algeria. Nope. Born in Sweden, parents from Iran. That's where I'm from. And hopefully soon we're freed from that disgusting regime. I won't get into that more, but you know what I'm talking about. Toulouse, France, hey. Vive la France. Big up to you, Blanco. Come on. Indian from Chicago. Bless up to you. Come on. People from Chicago, and we've got Indians. We've got everywhere. Antarctic. Oh, that's funny. It's the time. Malaysia. Big up to you, my guy. Come on. Almost 4 in the morning for me. Yeah, bro. It's late, man. It's late for us. Abdul Bay, we're here, man. Where wouldn't we be? You're from Jamaica. Bless up to you. Living in misery is always tomorrow. Aye, listen, mate. This is what you do when you're a streamer, Anthony, bro. You go, this is what you have to do, bro. Yeah, this is what you have to do. It's not my full-time job, this, but actually, here's the thing. I've actually got my my long-term solution. Because I did mention I want to move to Madrid full-time. My long-term solution is to make this earning very good money from this, but speaking the truth, and then having my first-time job, and then having this, on the side, where I have 2 stuff I can do. Therefore, I can earn 2 good incomes. That will actually help a lot as well. Let me just put this charger in because this computer is about to flip and die. There you go. Problem solved. Man said, Alright, it'll be. You know what? It'll be funny when they send the first person to the, outside from Earth, to Mars, and live there full time. How, how do you balance your time on content creating and your job studies? Uh, bro, you just plan in it. You need to, bro. Planning is important in life, bro. That's why. I've actually graduated myself from college. I'm just studying now until I get a job. Um, but nah, bro, in job I just work at concerts and football games, man, until I get a job, and that's just when these things are on. Right now it's freezing here, snowing, so um, you know, these things are not really here right now. But yeah, no, man, it's about planning. You have to plan, bro. Everything in life is about planning. If you don't plan stuff right, it's gonna get messy. But if you plan right, no problem. Which is why as soon as I get my first time job, oh, school is finally over. I can work and I can just sit here when I arrive home and on my free time, and I can do this. What? We're living in Madrid's downfall. Fact. Is Isco the only Madrid YouTuber that's under 18 years old from Football Girl? Isco's flipping 20 years old or above. Yeah, Isco's an adult, bro. He's an adult. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's 21. Yeah. Yeah, Isco's not. Yeah, Isco's not that young. I think even he I think he's even admitted this before. How old is Carnage? Oh, Carnage is a bro. He's in his 30s, bro. He's got a kid. Yeah, Carnage has a kid, but it's up to him. And it's up to his little boy. But yeah. Eunice is Eunice is in my age. He's 21, I'm 19. Would you believe he's older than me? Dude, I can't lie. Abdul, you look like a guy who's 24, 25. I can't lie. Yeah, the fact you said you're 19 is crazy. Nah, I genuinely, bro, I genuinely thought that you were much older. I know, Kai, it's crazy, innit? Prods. It's crazy, prods. Because I genuinely thought Will was like 24, 25. Nah, bro. He's in his 30s and he's got a kid. Like, fair play to that guy, bro. Fair play to my man. Yeah. It is what it is, innit? Big up to them. Yeah, man. How many subs are we on now? Okay, come on. We are 5 away now. Come on. 5 away. Get subbing. You're 26. Bless up to you, mate. Bless up to you. But yeah, I don't think I have. I think I've got only like 1 to 2 people that are, what is it, under 18 that watch me. Which, listen, I would prefer if I didn't have anyone like that. But hey, it is what it is. Apart from that, yeah, everyone else is 18 or 19 or older, which is, yeah, which is cool. You're 38. Big up to you. Big up to you, mate. Manchester, Real Madrid, Morocco. That's up to you, mate. It's gonna be bad for a while. Yep. Unless this club want to fix up, mate, 100%. Any more collabs lined up in the near future? Oh, 100%, bro. Matrix, I will do stuff. I'm probably gonna do something with Dave soon as well. Dali, I do stuff with him when we can. Will, I go on Chaos, which is tomorrow. We're gonna get fucking cooked again. Then we've got it's other words. I'm gonna do a stream with Lee on my channel, Lee Gunner, international break. So we'll see what happens then. Do you watch Man U a little or just Madrid? No, bro, I watch everything. I watch the Prem as well. The Prem is my second most watched league. I can't watch every single game, every single league in it because I don't have the time. So I prioritize Real Madrid, Barca, a little bit of Atletico, and then the Prem. But yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. Man United have been really good as well when Carrick's got there. Like, Man United, do you know what it is? Man United, you see the way that they've played under Carrick? That reminds me of Alex Ferguson before. That reminds me of Alex Ferguson. You watch other sports? A bit of hockey. A bit of hockey. You know, as a neutral, just for fun. Don't really support a team though. But a bit. Are you watching Leo now since Endrick is balling out? If I get the time, 100%. 100%. He's been balling out so far. Så jag till oss. But you know what it is? Them Bodo Glimts guys that they lost to, bro, they beat Man City as well. But I was shocked. I thought they were going to smash them to pieces, but hey. Listen, I'm happy that was proved wrong because that's Atletico. Yeah, they can go screw themselves. I only watch Real Madrid and Man United. Hey, first. Carrick both. But you know what's crazy? I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, a lot of people ain't gonna like this opinion, bro. Michael Carrick plays better football than Real Madrid does right now. Michael fucking Carrick. I'm not even lying. He plays better football right now than Real Madrid. Manchester United, is playing better football under Carrick than Real Madrid is doing. That's actually crazy. I'm not even lying. Like, Abdul, am I lying? Yeah, Chad, am I actually... Adam, do you know what I'm saying? Like, am I actually lying or what? Bro, Michael Carrick is playing better football than Real Madrid now in 2026. Bro, saying we play haram ball is even a disrespect. This ain't even haram ball, broski. Yeah, this is devil football. Like, I don't even know what type of football this is, bro. Yeah, but this is like this is what's it called? This is under all the criticisms, bro. This ain't even haram ball. Like, that's even being disingenuous now at this stage. Manchester. That's even being disingenuous now at this stage. Big up RG, bro. Chema Andres scored today for Stuttgart. Do you think he's a future Real Madrid next year? You should check the goal out. I will, mate. I will. But yeah, now listen, big up to Chema. Yeah, Chema's going to be a future star here. But it's not really the goals I'm looking at, bro. He's got a lot of other stuff that he can do. But no, bro, that's exactly. Exactly. Bro, Michael Carrick has got them playing good football, better football than flipping Real Madrid in 2026. That's actually embarrassing. I can't lie. Baron, big up, man. Always say, oi, that profile picture you've got. How is my man? Wait, hold on. Let me look a bit closer to that. How the hell did he get a 6.4 from that game? Dude, he should have got like a 1. Oh, my words. Boo Jellingham. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Wallah, I've lost every single sense of You know why, mate? Because watching him and watching this team, bro, it's like watching paint dry, bro. Like, you genuinely, bro, your eyes bleed, bro. Because it's like, dude, what the hell am I waking up to watch every single flipping week, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? It's actually crazy. Ruben Amorim's United. Now, do you know what? That United. Now, listen, that Man United was different. Yeah, the Amorim in Sporting. Yeah, I've just clocked something as well, Sandy. When you just reminded me, that Amorim, when it was in Sporting, that Sporting played better football than this Real Madrid team. I'm not even saying that they played sexy football because they didn't, but like, you could see in Sporting, okay, it was counter, but they did it in perfection. But like over here, God knows. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, man, look at some of the managers that I'm naming now, bro. Then Cook for another club. Oh, I wouldn't be shocked. He's probably going back to Portugal. Now, that's not to say that he's a bad manager. Just some style of play just don't work in certain leagues. That's just it. Ni är så körda nu. Vet du vad? Gå och vinn Champions League, sen kan vi komma och snacka, din jävel. Jävla Alex. Pode smelling. Yeah. People gonna give up all sort of nicknames for these players now. Pick up Ata, brother. Vinny got 7.1. This is more of... Did he genuinely get a... Nah. Hold up. I'm gonna look that up. There is no fucking way he got a 7. Nah. I refuse to believe that. Hold up. Let me see. Oh my god, he did. Oh my god, he did. Look at that. My man actually... I can't fucking believe it, you know. Fam, how the hell did my man... Dude. Yeah, and people expect me to look at these ratings. Yeah, alright, cool. Exactly. Yeah, and people want me to look at stats. Yeah, go to hell. What the hell is this? Dude, how is that guy got a 7.1? But what did Vinny do? Dude, their keeper had as many shots as Vinny in that game. Bro, Benfica's goalkeeper, his one header was as many as Vinny had the entire flipping game. Click the embarrassing. I can't believe it. So if I see Bellingham, Chouameni and Valverde midfield and Unai Emery in this club, I will... if I see that midfield ever again, man, I might just puke. Like, honestly. Embarrassing. 6.9, that's more of a disgrace. How both of them have got that big of a rating is an absolute disgrace. Here, in fact, let me click on this. Total shots. Okay, cool. 2 of them were blocked. Look, 2 of them were blocked. One of them was blasted over. He got as many shots on target as that keeper. Look at this. 90 minutes played. He was fouled 5 times. Alright, this is in Swedish, so I'm just translating. Created 1 chance. And what was that chance that he created? I can't even remember. Look, let's take a look at this guy. Yeah? Mr. PRFC. Let's look at him. Let's look at this. Total shots, 2. Well, they were crap. Cool. Created chances, 1. When was that? Precision passings. 42 out of 45. Do you know why? Because he passed the ball sideways. Yeah? Well, you're bound to have a good passing stats then, aren't you? Embarrassing. One of the shots were blocked. Okay, so that don't even count. I can't believe... Dude, who is making these stats? Like, who is making these scores? I don't get... What? The chance created was a shot Valverde took that ended up in the counter that Benfica almost... and that's put down as a chance. They've counted that as a chance. And I'm supposed to take these guys serious. Okay. Skavia behind even Babagun. Bro. The thing is, bro, he believes in his own hype, and this is where social media tells you everything you need to know, bro. It just ruins, bro, because these players, bro, they see this and they think that they're bigger than they are. Embarrassing. As our action moves in his fan base defending Jude, he's not been good since 2023. Dude, even Savi has given up on him. Bro, you know Savi who comes on and does a podcast with me? Bro, he even told me. It's like they're all under evaluation now. Even Bellingham, they're all under evaluation. Yeah, that tells you everything you need to know. Nah, but I can't believe... Dude, who is making these stats? Look at this, by the way. All right, look at this. Look at this, since we're here. This guy got a 7.2. Yeah, I wouldn't even be shocked. Like, dude, how has this guy got a what did he do to earn a 7.2? How has he got over a 7? Man said Saddam Hussein. Do you know what I'm saying? What the hell is actually? What the hell am I actually saying? It gets worse, by the way. Don't worry. These performance in moronic. Well, these group of players, man, I hate them more than I hate Barcelona and Atletico. Yeah, and that takes a lot. It takes a lot to get to that level. Check SofaScore. What's SofaScore like then? What's SofaScore say? Hold on, let's check SofaScore. What's this say now? Don't tell me that they've put. Don't tell me that they've made this worse. Hold up. Wait. There we go. Hold up. Let's see. Okay, I'm here. What's going on? Okay, look at this. Look at this. Let me show you. Look at this. This is SofaScore. Man got a 7 rating, you know. This guy got a 7.1. How the fuck has he got 7.1? How has this guy got a 6.9? Oh, because you got an assist. This guy got a 6.7, you know. Asensio guy. Bellingham 6.7. Yeah. All right, mate. 7.1. Yeah, okay, mate. Okay. I don't. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. It's like football, yeah. Bro, they're all equally as bad. Look at this. I don't get it. Atletico getting Ariola. Well, if we don't get a competent manager next season, man, yeah, we're done. We're absolutely done. And if we don't actually ship some of these players up, bro, we're done. What's the rating for these guys? Look at him. 6. How did Rodrigo get 6.5? What the hell did he do? 6.2. That's even being generous, bro. This guy should have got like a 2. Yeah, this guy. What did he get 6.6 for? Yeah, he was awful. Embarrassing. All right, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Every time I see this, bro, every time I see this, I actually get riled. I can't believe it, bro. A flipping keeper scored. Yeah, it's back too. Yeah, bro, I was taking the piss out of them for that. Yeah, what the hell am I? Yeah, look how that backfired now. Create an 11 for next season. How do you do that? I'd like to do that, but how do you do that? Hold on. Let me go to FootMob and see if you can. Hold on. Let me. Wait. Hold on. Let's do this. All right. Now we've got it. I have it. It's in FootMob. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Hold on. I'm asking. Do you want to use this one, or should I go to just FootMob, or should I just go to FootMob? Yeah, your choice. Either we do it here or we do it on FootMob. Your choice. We can do either or. Okay, you're saying foot mob. So, oh shit, I need to go on. I need to go on my YouTube thing then. Hold on, 1 second. Yeah, I can sit here for time and do this. Yeah, like I said, I don't care. I don't got anything tomorrow, so I can just sit here and do this. Baron, I can't see the link though. Yeah, bro, I'm clicking on it. That's not the bro. Put the whole link in because I can't click on it like that. Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on. Okay, I can see. I can see that one. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this one. Hold on. Can it come up? Because I've got two chats. I've got the YouTube one as well. I've got the StreamYard one. It's you. Yeah, now it's come up. All right, I've got it. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that, Baron, bro. Let's do this then. Yeah, that's working. Cheers, mate. Thank you, mate. All right, cool. Do you want me to do one, or do you want to do it with me, or do you want me to first do one myself, and then do you want me to first do mine for next season, and then do you want to do one yourselves? Yeah, and then I'll just put the players in. You just get to vote. Is that what you want me to do? You're saying do one yourself. You want to join? Yeah. Yeah, I'll send the link. Yeah, just 1 second, mate. Yeah, I'll do this lineup first, and then I'll send you the link. Then yeah, do one yourself. All right, cool. I'll do one more. I'll do one myself. All right, cool. I'll do mine. I'll do mine first. Then I'll let you guys decide what team you would do. Do yours. All right, cool. We'll do it this way. Hold on. Let's just. Okay. Number one, I want a cam in place. Let's just get that out of the way. What the hell? Okay, 1 second. How do I want to play with a cam. I want to have a cam here. Why can't I just move this? Actually, you know what? We'll do it like this. That one in the middle. Look, this one. Imagine this one as a cam. This one's the cam. All right. These two others are center mids. These are the two. I remember that. We'll start from here. Okay, from here. Okay, wait, hold on. From here. We'll do Tebow. Well, hold on. Yeah, we'll do Courtois and go because I ain't even gonna waste any more. I ain't even gonna waste time on this one. I ain't even gonna waste time on that one. 4-2-3-1. All right, fair enough. 4-2-3-1. Like this, yeah. Yeah. This one works. To be fair, fair enough. Trent. I'll put Trent here. Centre back. You know what? For next season, Schlotter. How do you spell this guy's name? The Schlotterberg. How do you? Well, Chad, help me out. How do you spell this Schlotterberg guy's name? Big up, man. I appreciate it. How do you spell that Schlotterberg guy's name? Hold on. How do you spell this? Schlotter. All right, fair enough. Thank you. So wait, hold on. What have I done? That's the. Oh wait, SCH. All right, cool. And then it's LOTT. Okay, LOTT. There you go. There we go. Thank you, chat. Legendary chat every single time. The next centre back. You know what? No, not this guy. I will flip an academy guy. Yeah. I will flip an academy guy. Yeah. No, hold on. What the hell did I... See? That's me now becoming a mutant. Yeah, why not? Give that guy now. Asensio's good enough now. On the bench. Not as a star. Not right now. He needs time. Can move things manually. Yeah. Well, this one works as well. This one works as well. Why not? Left back. I'll do that. Here. Hold on. I wouldn't mind this. McAllister. Gemma. Nico. Look at this. Hendrik. Gonzalo Garcia. I wouldn't mind seeing this. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't actually mind that. I wouldn't mind that. I think this lineup, I wouldn't mind seeing this. I actually wouldn't mind seeing that. So the only difference you could say, look, this could be one of the only few things that you could do. Switch Ender for Gonzalo. Yeah, but the thing is, Ender can. The thing is, you could do this as well. There's one thing as well. Hold on. You could otherwise do this. You could put Kamavinga there as well. So, because I don't want to see Jude there. You could even switch. Look, if you want to keep Arda, you can switch between Arda and Nico. I want to see Hendrik and Gonzalo play together. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want him up top. All right. I want this guy up top because this guy's a focal point. Let's see what this guy can do with the striker next to him. Let's see. Rodrigo instead of Hendrik. Bro, I have literally lost my temper with Rodrigo. This is the thing. I've literally lost my temper with him. That's literally the thing. Look, I'll tell you something right now. In a dream world, okay, in a dream scenario world, I'll do this. All right, look at this. If I could. Yeah, if I could. I would do this. And, in fact, look at this. I wouldn't mind this. Hold on. There you go. And then here, right wing. Actually, but I will say this. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm doing this because I'm not playing Mbappe and Haaland together. No dreamland. All right, listen, I'd like to dream. 30 minutes in. I'd take that deal. I can't lie. I would make that swap like that if I could. Probably you'd look to get a right wing. Apart from that, no. This would be my dream 11, but again, we have to go back to reality. Want to see yours? Yeah, why not? Baron, give me yours. Obviously, this guy's in goal. Give me every player that you would have. Okay? And I'll put them in. Let's see yours. Let's see yours. Then I want to see the whole chat. See who you would play for Real Madrid. Exactly, which is why I switched Mbappe away and I put Kvaratskhelia there instead. Go ahead, Baron. Let's see yours. 70 to Saudi for one bit. Dude, I swear down, that money. The issue is they ain't gonna pay that money now for these big players the way Saudi have come out and said that. That's the only bad thing. But Hey, what can you do? A realistic one. Not realistic. I just did that just for the sake of it. Let's think about it realistically, because we ain't getting Vitinha, we ain't getting Neves, we ain't getting Kvaratskhelia, we ain't getting Haaland as long as Mbappe's here. Gvardiol as well, not right now. The ones that are realistic, Schlotterberg could come, Nico will come back, Endrick as well. Like these ones are the most realistic ones, and Trent and Carreras. These are realistic ones. I think Camavinga will stay as well, but the other ones, why not? Chema will be back as well. Why not? All that. Let's wait and see. Yeah, Maze, I know. I said in a dream scenario, mate. That you instead of Quara. I wouldn't mind that, but I think Quara right now is better. Like I said, I want experience. I like experience right now. That's the most important thing for me right now. I think people underestimate how big experience really is. Do you think Nico will get a fair chance next season? I hope so. But in order to do that, one of Bellingham or Arda needs to get sold. Both of them can't be here. We can't have three camps, bro. That's never gonna work. It's better than Kvara on the left side. I disagree. I think Kvara is more consistent than him. Ruben Neves instead of Joao. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind Ruben Neves. Cool, hold on. Keeper, wait, hold on. So right back Trent, keeper. Okay, so quarters these were Aguado. I forgot about Aguado. Yeah, I should probably put him in here. You're right. Mario. Wait, Jacobo. Hold on. Yeah, Jacob Ramon. Then who's the next one? Mario Gila. Mario Gila. I don't watch this guy. If you do, then if you watch Lazio, then fair play to you. Perone DM. Perone. Wait, hold on. That became way too much now. Is it this guy from Como? Is it that guy, Baron? Perone. If it is him, if it's not him, let me know who else it is. Manuel Angel. Manuel Angel. All right, Nico Pass up there. All right, cool. Left wing, Yildiz. All right, Yildiz is left winger. All right, cool. Mbappe is a striker. Okay. Right wing, Rodrigo. All right, just put Endrick there. Why not? Wait, hold on. Striker and back. Dude, here's the thing. I haven't watched Perona or Hela, so I need to watch it. The rest, I wouldn't mind, but I will say this. This guy, I don't really like him on the striker. Like, I don't think it's gonna work. I would rather him being on. I would rather if he was on the. I'd rather if he plays on the left wing and we actually got a proper target man in place. I can't lie. Because I just don't think I just can't see how how this whole thing is gonna work with him playing as a striker. Yeah, Abdul, I'll send you the link, bro. Hila from Castilla is absolutely insane. Listen, you know my thoughts on Spanish players and Castilla players, and you know my thoughts on them. Yeah, you know my thoughts on them. Yeah, you know my thoughts on them. Let me just send this link. Hold on. I'll send you the link, Abdul. Don't worry. But now, man, I want Gonzalo Garcia to start, man. I really want him to start. This is like, I don't want to see Mbappe as a striker. I really don't want to see that. Oh, damn. I can't lie. I can't lie, Abdul. You don't have a bad team, bro. That's a good team. I can't lie. In fact, look at this. Yeah, let me put in Abdul's. This is Abdul's lineup now. All right, look at this. Look at this. Okay, Hendricks there. There you go. All right, this is Abdul's lineup. Nico is there, yeah. Cool. This one there. I've sent the link, mate. Not that one. God damn it. And then we've got what? Carreras. I actually wouldn't mind Aguado, though. I can't lie. I wouldn't mind that. Now that Barra mentioned that. Mickey Van der Ven. Oh, why not? Trent Courtois. That's not a bad lineup. I can't lie. That's not a bad lineup. Yo, what we saying?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
All good, mate. All good.
Yeah, so that's my team for you.
I wouldn't mind that as well. That's a good team.
I mean, if you know Joey Vermin, bro, he's great, bro. He's way better than what PSV deserves, bro. His passing is like, I'm gonna say it, his passing is like Cruz, bro. He has very good passing.
Even deep line creative ones.
He's a deep line midfielder, bro. He's a playmaker. So yeah,
fair enough. I don't watch them, mate, so I don't know. If you watch them more than I do, so
I mean, you could watch a little bit of highlights. I mean, that'll be enough, to convince you. Because he
dude,
is that.
I need more than highlights to actually convince me.
Yeah, I get that because you need that eye test,
Big up Johnny, brother. Hope you all, mate. Hope everything's good. Hey, Johnny, if you want to join, let me know, man. I'll send you the link as well. Big up, mate. Nah, bro, that's an insane lineup. I can't lie. That's a good lineup.
I mean, it's not that like unrealistic,
Actually, I can see so Conte out. There you go. Go on this link, compare. I don't want. Oh, yo, up on call. I'll send the link. Go on the link. All right, cool. Yeah, now I've got some stuff to do. What we saying, though, Abdul? How's everything been?
It's good, but like that match from yesterday is still like stinging. But
yeah, it's pissing you off, isn't it?
It is. Well, we move, we move. We'll still be shit. We'll lose the league. We'll be out of the Champions League.
We have a game. Dude, we have a game this weekend as well.
Oh,
it's gonna be booze like this. Johnny, I've sent the link, bro.
Can I just say, like, if the booze didn't work the first time, what makes us think it will work the second time, bro? These players.
Bro, it's not even about working. It's about like people need to start realizing how much and all that. Hold up. I'll get back to the lineup in just a second. Hey Baron, I'm here. How do you use this? Because I've never used this website before. I've never used this thing before. How do you use this? I've never used this one, so I don't know how you do it.
Then you write the name of like both the center backs, I think.
Is that how you do it? All right, cool. Hold on. Saliba.
I think, I'm not sure.
Yeah, this one, and then compare it to what was that guy's name again? Let's see. What was his name?
Ruli or something.
Was it Ruli? No, Gila. Okay. Gila. Hold on. Mario Gila. Johnny's a Serie A fan as well, so he'll be able to tell you. Oh shit! Is this? Wow! Look at this.
Holy shit!
Hoy, yo, Baron wasn't lying. Look at this.
I want him now.
The red. Everyone who doesn't understand, the red is Mario Gila. The blue is for Saliba. Yeah, that's Saliba. That's Saliba's one for you.
Bro, I want him now.
That's actually dude. If that's the case, then I can't lie. Then I can't lie. Mario Gila maybe ain't that bad of a show. I can't lie. Like I say, I'm open for anything now, as long as we fix this bloody defense.
Well, our defense is horrible.
We can sign it for 10 million. All right, then that's a bargain. Now compare Dean Huysen or to him. Okay, you know what? No. Why not? Because I'm in that kind of a mood right now. Hold on.
Bro, he's gonna get cooked, bro.
Oh, of course he's gonna get cooked. Oh my god.
That's a lie, bro.
Look at this.
Passes are backwards, bro. Don't count that, bro. Those passes are backwards. That's all
Forward
they are.
passes. Look at this. He's forward passes.
Yeah,
Progressive.
see? 78% compared to
That's
95.
Great. All right, Johnny, I've sent the link, broski. Jesus Christ, yeah, dude. Like,
but like the question is will he be able to handle the pressure? You know, because he's seeing what's happening right
that's
now.
the thing,
so,
in it, because we need to see the video.
you know,
What was saying, my G? What was saying, my brother?
What's going on, my guy? Big up, my guy.
Big up, man.
Big
All right,
up.
Johnny.
Hey, big up, bro.
Baran wants to tell me about Mario Hila. You want to explain to me how good Mario Hila is? Is he good?
Good center back. Real good center back. One of the best in Italy.
One of the. Was he through Baran and he was in our academy, yeah?
Yeah, you guys sold him to Lazio for like $2 million.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, Madrid, you've got one flipping job. Bring that geezer back right now.
Is he? Can I ask a question? Is he like composed on the ball and not like
Yeah,
jittery?
he can do everything. He's got pace. He's physical. He's good in the air. He's good on the ball, and he's deceptively very good with the long ball passes over the top.
What with like
what Bonucci used to do with Italy or Juventus, where he would put the long ball over the top to a striker breaking.
Oh shit!
To pass the lines. Gil is he's underrated at that, but he's a very, very good center back.
So
what's the go on, man. Go on, Abdul.
All right, sorry. I'm saying so he is what Dean Huijsen thinks he is.
He's better than Huijsen. He's better than Dean Huijsen, in my opinion.
Bro, I think
Huijsen got a little overhyped because of one good year in the Premier League.
What would you say, Gianni? What would you say? What is the thoughts on that guy, on Mario Hila? Are they talking that he could possibly return?
He's leaving Lazio. Lazio's doing a fire sale right now. If he stays for the rest of the year, he's definitely gone in the summertime because they're talking about Lazio is going to sell him for only 20 million euros.
But Real Madrid activate him. But Real Madrid said apparently they can activate into the buyback clause.
Yeah, he has a buyback clause that's good until like the middle of July.
All right, but then Madrid needs to act fast. I can't lie. Is he going to the World Cup if Italy qualifies?
He's Spanish. He's not Italian. He's Spanish.
No, I know that. The only question is, will he go to the World Cup?
I think he should get into the Spain team as far as the defenders, in my opinion.
Yeah, because it's Kubarsi, who has not been good.
Dean Huijsen.
If Huijsen's a starting center back for you guys, whoever your coach is smoking crack. Because I'm taking Gil over Huijsen anytime, any day of the week.
Dude, you know what he is?
And he's dual-footed. He can play on either the left or the right side. It doesn't matter with him.
What about this, Johnny?
Jacobo Ramon.
Is he? Who's he? Jacobo Ramon. Why am I?
And Como, center back in Como, Madrid.
He's okay. He's okay. I think he's a little overrated. The whole thing with Como with me is this. I think Como gets a lot more credit than they deserve because they're getting a lot of money pumped into that team. He's a good center back, but I'm more impressed with the defensive midfielders that they have than Ramon, in my personal opinion.
What would you say he would need one more season minimum to be Real Madrid like to have more experience?
I think you guys should get him now and have him in the rotation for him to learn the levels and what it takes for Real. I mean, 20 million for him is a steal.
You think so?
Yes, 100%. 20 million euros for him is a steal.
Mm-hmm.
He's better than Alessio Romagnoli, and Romagnoli, because of political reasons, he's not getting into the Italian national team for some reason. But
what about this guy? Whoa. Yeah, he just said Maxi Peroni. How good is he?
Pretty good. Peroni's pretty good. A lot of the guys on Como are good. I mean, Nico Paz is a fucking monster.
Yeah, he's coming back.
I know. As he should.
Yeah, I mean, Nico has been. But
Peroni's been pretty good. I think the best guys for for Como has been obviously Paz, both strikers. The German kid on the wing that they got, Kuna, I think his name is how they say his name. He's been good. The kid that came from Lyon, that was a part of that Lyon team that got to the semifinal in the Champions League a couple of years back. Maxence Cacqueret is a very good center defense midfielder. So I think a lot of the players at Como are pretty good. I want to see Cesc go a season without a lot of money involved into that team. But
what would you say about this?
Very good.
What with this? Would you say 100%. Nico is better than Arda and Bellingham?
Nico is definitely better than Bellingham. Arda Güler, I think for me, I don't know what it is. I think talent-wise, he's on the same level as Paz. I just don't know what's blocking him from it coming out.
I think it's him and Jude playing together and the physical aspect.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, he's not physical. Nico Paz, he's like 6 foot tall, 6'1", and he has the composure to not be scared when somebody's pressing him. Arda doesn't have that. He's like, he gets scared, he loses the ball, and then, yeah.
Dude, they're playing him as an 8. I keep telling people he's not an 8. I keep telling people this.
See, I agree with that. I think Arda Güler gives me a lot of vibes like James Rodriguez. He's a winger that should be able to float into the middle, to be able to use his ability to pass and switch sides of the ball, like similar to how James used to do on the right wing when he played over there. He gives me more James Rodriguez vibes than being a number 8 or than being a number 10.
I hear that because he can play well at the right as well. He has been playing for a time.
Yeah,
what do you do
Bellingham
with
sucks. Bellingham sucks. I don't get the whole hype behind him. He's trash. His first touch is garbage. Everybody got hyped up for that first 6 months he was with you guys when he was scoring left, right, and center under Ancelotti. Outside of that,
can you take him?
He's been shit.
Can you take him? Can you take him?
Please, we'll pay you.
Napoli, we got enough damage control we got to do because of Conte's stupid ass.
Oh, you'll have enough for Conte, yeah?
He's got to go. He's got to go. I'd sack him right now to bring De Zerbi. Since De Zerbi just left Marseille, I'd sack him right now.
Yeah,
and bring De Zerbi
is he Man United headed? Because a lot of people say he could be headed to Man United.
I think that would be the worst decision of his career if he went to Manchester United. Worst decision of his career. Why go into that dumpster fire?
Yeah, until Carrick, at least, until you see what Carrick can do, at least minimum.
Not only with Carrick, but why would you go into a team that you know the history of the ownership, they don't invest money into the team once you get the Champions League money, so that means you're held behind. You're held behind on the fact that you're never going to be able to push for the title. That's one of the many reasons why he needs to go. But yeah, bro, half the team is injured, but it's because of Conte's stupidity.
Well, because he runs them into the ground, correct?
Outside of that, it was okay. People are going to think I'm crazy for saying this, but hear me out and let me actually say it. His biggest mistake was signing Kevin De Bruyne. Biggest mistake. Kevin De Bruyne, for the last 3 years, Kevin De Bruyne has not been able to play a full season for the last 3 years. All the injuries are leg injuries. You gave him a record amount of money that somebody has made at Napoli. The guy only played for 2.5 months, got injured, hasn't played since, and then you handicapped all these other players that were better suited for the team and how we play. And now you're selling players that we need when we're basically down to youth academy kids because of all the injuries that have accumulated at the team. Anybody who, if you look at how he started the season, the midfield was Lobotka and Gisa, Kevin De Bruyne. He put Scott McTominay at the left wing, which is fucking brain dead. And then you wanted this bum, Matteo Politano, to be the number 1 play creator for this team when Politano couldn't even play for my high school team. It's madness. And the better part about it is Conte kicked Politano out of Inter. He told him he wasn't good enough to play with Inter as the right wing back, but now you bring him back to be able to play that with Napoli. It's bullshit. He's got to go. He's got to fucking go.
Unbelievable. Hey, what was going on with your ultras and the Chelsea fans? I was seeing that in the timeline. I was like, dude, what's going on here?
Apparently, like 2 or 3 Chelsea fans got stabbed in Napoli.
Yeah.
Because now I haven't heard anything from like my cousins or anything, but Napoli ultras don't normally get on that type of time with the English fans like that. They normally are level-headed. So I'm guessing the Chelsea fans were trying to pull some shit and didn't realize where they were.
Would the Lazio ultras do that?
Hell yeah.
Or they would.
Bro, if you're talking shit in those areas, yeah, you're asking for problems.
Sam, you're talking about Italian.
I'm saying Lazio. I'm saying would Lazio do that even without talking shit?
No. Why? You gotta think about it like this, bro. A lot of the southern teams, like Lazio, Napoli, they have some mafia ties. So why would you bring eyes to what you're doing on your day-to-day life for no reason? If you're making money in the illegal fashion, you want the least amount of eyes on you. So that's why I believe Chelsea was trying to act stupid. It happened the last year, the Champions League, before they changed it. Remember when Newcastle, PSG, Dortmund, and Milan were all in the same group? The Newcastle fans went to Milan and trashed a ton of bars that the Milan ultras went to. The following day, game day, a ton of Newcastle fans got jumped and stabbed and shot. So again, if they bring it upon themselves with all their bullshit.
That's actually that's crazy. Yeah, because what is it? What was that Lazio guy? What was the famous name of that Lazio fan? It was a gangster, I think. He was shot and dead. He was shot and killed.
I
know who I'm talking about.
Not remembering his name. Yeah, I know.
No, but you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
you know him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was he? Was he a mafia guy? Was he?
Yeah.
Was he a? He was.
Yeah, but he got killed. He got killed because of a mafia beef, not because of football shit.
What? And he was allowed to go to the stadium every single week.
Bro, do you know how many ultras? Do you know how many Napoli ultras are tied to the Camorra?
What? And the police? What? And the club don't even stop them.
Bro, the mafia is more powerful than the clubs. What the fuck they gonna do?
I mean, they are the mafia, Sam. Come on.
Yeah.
Jesus, flip it. Who would you say the Lazio ultras are dangerous? Would you say that they're dangerous?
I would say all of them are dangerous. I would say the ones that are prone to being the craziest is either Napoli, Lazio, or potentially Milan. And Roma.
Let me guess.
Roma's in that category too.
Are they right extremists as well? The Lazio ultras.
Some of them are, yeah. Fascists, yeah. They got
a lot of them, or some of them.
Very few. It used to be a lot more back in the day. Back in the day, it was real bad.
What's changed?
The politics in Italy.
The fascism. So what? Fascism is going down more in Italy.
Fascism's gone down a lot in Italy. A lot.
Yeah, I've heard Verona still has some of them.
No, Verona are just racist.
Oh, they are. Oh, is that why your fans went up to them, to their ultras?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
we got a bad history with Verona.
Yeah, well, what happened? What did they tell the Verona? What did your ultras do? What did they tell them?
Well, the Verona fans are always putting banners in the stadium. The South sucks. Not the Neapolitans or the Africans of Italy and all that type of shit. They're just racist. The Verona fans are nothing but racist.
So what, your ultras went up to them and told them, like, dude, what the hell are you, like? Is that what they were doing?
No, the last time they pulled that shit, they sent like 20 people from Verona to the hospital. And that was in their own city. That was in Verona that they did that. The Verona fans, like, what's it called? Because of what just happened with Chelsea and what happened with Verona the other time, what's it called? All the Napoli fans are banned from going to the other stadiums for the rest of the year.
What,
the rest of the season, Napoli fans can't go to any of the games unless they like hide their jersey when they go into the concourse when they're getting checked into the game for the tickets.
Do you think they'll still go?
Oh yeah, Napoli fans go no matter what. They don't give a shit.
So it's only this year, not for like lifetime.
No. They couldn't do lifetime. It's too big of a club. It would affect too much money for all the other teams.
I don't even think the president will survive if they ban the ultras there. I don't think they'll survive.
No, De Laurentiis will get killed. He knows it.
Yeah.
Look at us, Sam. Look at us.
Fair enough. Bro.
Gianni got banned.
Brother, what you got to understand is this. COVID made the mafia 10 times more powerful in Italy than what they already were. On top of that, the Neapolitan mafia, La Camorra, is the most violent out of all the mafias, and is starting to become is starting to climb the ladder to where they're getting close to how powerful the Ndrangheta is. The Camorra is fucking crazy. They've killed more people. They've killed more people than the IRA.
Yeah, because what was it? I know one of your ultras. He got beat the shit out of by an ultra Sur member when you came to our ground.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Yeah. That was the Champions League in like 2016 or so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it? No, I think it was it 2016 or was it 2024? Or was it 2024?
If it was the group stage, I don't remember that. I remember an ultra getting attacked in Madrid, but that's because a couple of them guys were acting stupid. I thought it was when the game where Insigne hit the curve shot around Navas. I thought it was that game. That was the 2016. That was when we lost to you guys 6-2 in the first round.
Fair enough. Nah, because it's quite. But what do you think? You think you'll still win the league this season?
No,
or...
the league. We're done.
Who's winning it? Who's winning it? Do you think?
Inter or Milan. We're at the point right now where we're at risk of falling out of the first four if we don't get guys back fast enough, and if we don't make any moves in the transfer market, we're at risk of falling out of the first four.
I can't lie. You know what? I asked one of my friends this. I want to ask you: do you still think the Super League could happen in order for Serie A teams and everyone else to get back?
No, I don't want a Super League.
Same, bro. I don't want to.
Oh, you don't want it?
No, what they should do is get rid of financial fair play. Get rid of FFP. Let the ownerships of the teams be able to take the initiative on their own in the financial way. See, here's the problem I have with the Super League, right? If we create the Super League, now the Champions League goes away. On top of that, the leagues are going to fold because who's going to invest however many millions of dollars into the different leagues? Who's going to invest 350, 400 million of a marketing deal to La Liga if Atletico, Real, and Barca are no longer in it because they're in the Super League?
It was made to replace the UCO, not the league. They said the leagues will still remain as it is.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The way that the Super League was set up, it's a franchise, so they're permanently in there. So that now you're limiting, because the way the Super League was originally set up, it was 16 teams guaranteed to stay in the Super League no matter what. And then the last four would be the ones that would rotate in and out, would be able to rotate in and out of playing in the Super League. My problem with that is you don't need to do that. Just get rid of the financial restraints across the board. Like here, the fact that you guys make $1 billion a year in revenue, and you guys have to look for investors to pump money into Real Madrid to be able to keep up with England is bullshit. The Super League is already the Premier League. Teams like Bournemouth, teams like fucking the bottom feeders of England should not be able to go out and spend money and buy players from fucking the likes of Valencia, Villarreal, and Inter or Milan.
Apparently, I agree. Apparently, there's been pressure. Apparently, UEFA is starting to get more pressure that they have to do something about that situation. Apparently.
Yeah, but the problem is are they going to be able to go against FFP? You get rid of FFP, everything goes back to normal. The problem is the English fans, and because they have the biggest league as far as fan base, they don't want that to happen because they know as soon as you get rid of FFP, within a few years, the trickle-down effect of that means the Premier League will start going back like this. La Liga and Serie A come back up to where it's all an even playing field like how it used to be. And they don't want that shit.
Do you think Serie A and La Liga will get up like that with FFP?
Serie A in 15 years of FFP would be able to be bigger than the Premier League again.
What about La Liga? Do you think La Liga could climb up again?
Absolutely. Brother, look at how all the leagues were before FFP kicked off. Whether we like the team or not because of their bullshit fucking fans, FFP obviously outside of the owner, but look at what Valencia was before all the financial handicapping came in.
Valencia's a massive club, yeah.
Yeah. Look at Bilbao. Bilbao would have 10 times the amount more money if it wasn't for FFP. Look at how the French league fell off. Look how big Lyon and Marseille used to be before the French league fell off. Now it's only PSG because they're the only ones that got money. Look at Italy.
Can you see FFP ending? someday. I can see it ending someday, though.
It could. But Baron, you're wrong with that. Como wouldn't be able to outspend the entire league because then it becomes a part of the ownership taking loans out with banks to be able to finance themselves. They couldn't outspend Inter. Como doesn't bring in $750 million a year like Inter does.
Who would spend the most in Italy if
Inter.
FFP wasn't
Inter.
Oh, that's why Mourinho left.
Yeah.
Oh wow. You think
Brother,
Mourinho would have stayed?
Inter and AC Milan are the two perfect teams to look at. Inter still has $1 billion worth of debt because of how FFP was designed to handicap them. Let's all remember who everybody likes to play this revisionist history that Roman Abramovich is the guy that brought money into the sport. Everybody forgets Massimiliano Moratti at Inter spent nearly 2 billion euros by 2013. If you take inflation into effect to how much money he spent. It took Abramovich till the end of his ownership to be able to surpass what Moratti spent. All these English fans like to replay history and change history because they want to make it seem like the Premier League has always been the biggest league. It never was. Until all the American investors handicapped the rest of the leagues, the Premier League was always third place behind La Liga and Serie A.
No, fair enough. I just think it's crazy that, the way things have just gone on. But which team do you think? Which teams can you see still compete with the Prem with FFP so far?
The three big teams. The three big teams would immediately be able. Brother, Juventus is owned by the Agnelli family. They own Fiat.
What?
Yeah.
They
They own Fiat. Everything under Fiat, the Agnelli family owns.
Shit.
Inter Milan is owned by one of the biggest trade stock brokerage companies in America with Oaktree Withholdings. AC Milan is owned by some billion-dollar company in China. They could go toe-to-toe. They could go toe-to-toe with the Premier League owners if they were able to get if they were released of the handicap of what their fines and everything have been from over the years. The debt that all three of those teams have is because of FFP. Inter's over $1 billion in the hole because they're still paying back all the money that Moratti pumped into the team. If you get rid of FFP, the ownership of Inter Milan could refinance all of their fucking debt, go based back in with the amount of money that they have, that they bring in every year, and would be able to start spending money. Plus, let's be honest, where would you rather live? You rather live in Spain and Italy or England?
Spain and Italy all day.
Okay. So if you get to make maybe 10% less in Italy, 10% less in Italy or Spain, but you get to live there, and the tax rules are better. Long term, there's more money, there's more capabilities to go to those leagues than there is to stay in the Premier League.
Bro, imagine Newcastle. They're owned by like the king of Saudi Arabia.
See, and Newcastle's a perfect example as well, because all these English fans like to talk shit about American owners, but they embrace the American ideology. PSR is the English version of franchising. Unless the big six teams fuck up, they're never going to get relegated because they're allowed to spend more money than the rest of the teams. Imagine if you get rid of PSR, the Newcastle owners can start spending money. It's over with.
Yeah, but do you not think then it would be very difficult to compete with the Newcastle ownership because of?
No, because then all the other teams are making money. Look at all the money that all those teams bring in, plus on top of the continual Champions League money. You still would be able to compete.
Fair enough. It's just crazy. But who do you want to win Serie A? Now the Napoli.
If it's not Napoli, I'll root for Inter. Fuck Milan, fuck Juventus.
Oh, you really don't like AC Milan?
No.
Well, but what's the rivalry between Napoli and AC Milan?
Because of the Maradona days in the 80s.
What happened then? Was it like
that was the team that we always had to try to get over. And the other thing is this: AC Milan and Juve are the historical teams that take players away from Napoli. Inter doesn't really go to Napoli to take the players away. AC Milan and Juve always go to Napoli to take the players away from us, to stop us from coming up, because they have the spending power, which you can't get mad at it. But at the same time, I'll never root for AC Milan or Juve. If it's not Napoli, I'm gonna root for Inter, because I also don't like Rome, because that's more of our local rivalry. So I'm not rooting for Rome either.
Yeah, no, Roma. Yeah, I've heard the Roma guys are crazy as well.
Mhm.
Well, what about? But I wanna, Johnny, what is this anthem that I keep hearing? This Avanti ragazzi di Buddha that I hear in the Lazio stuff. What is that anthem? What
The anthem from Lazio.
is that Lazio's anthem?
I think that's Lazio.
Yeah,
I think
what is that?
what the fuck is that chant for? I think it's against Rome.
Yeah, I hear they say something about Hungary and then Russia and something tanks. Soviet Union falling.
That's it. That's the old fascist chant of Lazio. I think that's the old fascist chant of Lazio, where they're fascists, so they like dictatorship and shit like that. So they rock with stupid shit like that.
So what? But that chant, is that chant banned, or are you allowed to sing that chant?
They're not really allowed to sing it. They normally have to stop the game to stop it sometimes, depending on what it is. But they'll chant it outside the stadium.
Oh, but they do chant it outside when they're marching to stadiums.
Sometimes. Again, those are the super crazy, retarded, fucking fascist ultras from them. If that's the chant that I'm remembering.
Yeah, fair enough.
Italy's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but dude, they can't ban their ultras in Spain. They've managed to ban both boxers noise, and I think the only big club in Spain that still have their ultras is Valencia and Atletico.
Valencia can't afford not to, because that guy keeps stealing money out of the club.
Not even that. Atletico still have their guys.
Yeah.
And bro, their guys are insane. They're actually insane. But that's what it is. Like they're crazy. Yeah, but by the way, I want to show you something as well. This is
you guys winning the Champions League this year?
That's like saying Como's gonna win the league. Never,
dude. Winning the UCL, there's a bigger chance I become a billionaire than us winning the UCL, bro. Yeah, what flipping UCL? Yeah, what flipping UCL, man?
Bro, even La Liga, we're not winning it. I'm scared that we're not gonna be in the Champions League next season. That's how bad the situation is, bro.
All right, Johnny, I'll show you something. Johnny, I'll show you something.
Are you cool with the Arbeloa signing, or do you wish you got somebody else?
For me,
bro, he should.
You want to go ahead, Sam?
No, go ahead. Go.
For me, he shouldn't even be here in the first place. That's because of the players, because of Vinny, Mbappe, and Jude. We're gonna say that Alonso wasn't the problem. He was not the main problem. I'll say that. His substitutions were like shaky at times, but he had the tactics to win. We had hope when he came, because you saw what he did with Bayer Leverkusen. He went undefeated. And that's a big thing, because the main teams in German league are Dortmund and Bayern. And to bring a team like Bayer Leverkusen to the level he did, that's like a miracle. And he came to here, we had hope, because he trained under so many great managers. Jose Mourinho, Ancelotti, like a lot of them, even Pep. So he had the mind of a tactician.
And what do you guys think of this Unai Emery link that they're trying to stir up?
Don't want him.
What the hell is he going to do here?
It's not the manager problem. It's the players. You can bring in anybody you want.
So would you say it's like a situation how Chelsea was post the Champions League, where it was player power that basically got managers sacked and hired and all that other shit? That's the problem with Real right now?
Yeah, and also the owners. The owners, the board, that's also a problem. So like head to toe, our club's rotten. So it's all rotten.
Okay. Who would you bring in if you had a choice?
Manager or owner, you mean?
Manager.
Klopp
or Zidane. One of the two.
Well, Zidane's going to France, so he's out.
and Klopp's at Red Bull, so he's shaky as well. So
yeah. Take Conte.
no, thank you so much.
Conte would kick all them players in the ass, but he would cause a problem after 1 year with you guys.
Take Vinny. We'll take Conte, no problem.
I don't want Vinicius Jr.
Nah, you can have him, bro. We don't want him either.
The ultras will rob him.
No, he would not survive them ultras.
No.
He would not survive.
He's his own biggest problem, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's his own. Was it 2 years ago when you guys won the double? The second double with Ancelotti?
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the best players in the world because he kept his head up and stopped crying like a little bitch. Now he's like fucking every single time. If you go like this to him, he falls over. He wants fucking a red card given every time somebody touches him. He's too much of a fucking drama queen now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
You don't even have to touch him for him to cry. He'll start crying for no reason. Oh, that was a penalty. Oh, he kicked the ball too hard.
Man, he's too much of a problem, man. I'd get rid of if somebody in Saudi came and gave you guys money for him, I'd sell him in a heartbeat.
Bro, I'd tell him no matter who came in, just sell and get out of my club.
So if you were to put a list of players that you think is the problem at the team, who would you get rid of?
Vinny, Rodrigo, Bellingham, Chouameni. Now, who's the next guy that I wanna bin off?
The defenders.
Huijsen right now. Yeah, Huijsen in the bin. Alaba, Rudiger, Brahim, Ceballos, all in the bin.
Yeah.
So half the team's got to go.
Half the team. Yep.
Yeah, half the team. Fuck off. Florentino as well. Fuck off.
Really?
Board as well. Yeah.
Oh, bro, my hatred for Florentino now is completely the one thing I never thought would happen, but no. That's a military. Yeah, no, 100%. No, 100%. But listen, man, we'll see. Man, the 2 hours, 28 minutes. I appreciate it, man. Chad.
Hey, big up to you, bro, for the hard work, bro.
Come on. That's what you need to do in the YouTube world. Have we reached 1.8K? All right, we're 2 subs away from 1.8K. Come on, there's 60 people in here. Come on, 2 more subs.
Should I make a new account? A new account and sub.
Man, like fake subs now and all that shit. Nice ways. Guys, I'll be back again tomorrow, or later today. And then on the weekend, we have that bullshit game against Rayo. Oh, by the way, the booze and the white handkerchiefs are coming out.
I hope we lose. That's what I'm hoping.
Good luck. Oh, if we lose and the white handkerchiefs are out.
I want them to lose. That's what I want them to do. Fuck them. They don't deserve anything. I want
standards.
Standards.
Yeah. Bro, Johnny, Abdul, I hate these group of players more than anything, bro. I hate them.
Bro,
genuinely. I can't stand them, man.
They're awful.
But it is what it is. Guys, it's gonna leave. Be safe. Chad, and we'll talk to you next time. Adios. Ciao. Alla Madrid. Thank you, everyone.
Madrid.